Good freaking morning and welcome to Living Alone Diaries episode 2. Now, I wanted to show you guys a super realistic day in my life. So I'm not actually really going anywhere today. I'm staying home and I'm just gonna have a nice restful day and also lock in on a lot of my uni work and just little errands I need to run. And then in the evening, I am going out. So the reason I'm saying this is a very realistic day because today I was actually meant to leave the house super early and go and get some work done, which to be fair, I am normally on top of my shit. This is the first day, probably in like 2-3 weeks, where I'm actually staying home and doing work instead because I just know that I need to be at home today because my brain is working overtime recently. And I know I've mentioned in the past few videos, I'm going through a lot. I still am, and this is just me filming how I am coping with struggling with life at the moment and how I deal with things. But I still obviously have things to do. I still need to do my uni work, so I wanted to take you guys along with me on a realistic day on how I deal with recovering from like a mental breakdown I had yesterday and also living alone. So let's freaking go. I'm still in my pajamas, which I think I'm going to stay in my pajamas for a little while, and I'll probably shower in the evening before I head out. Don't know why, but I just want to be comfy right now. I don't want you guys to think that this is like my everyday life, and I think this is kind of why I've held off posting more vlogs and like living alone diaries series on my channel, because I feel like I'm still not in a routine. I'm still adjusting to uni and moving out and balancing everything, as well as so many other things that have happened in my life since I've moved out, which are completely unexpected. So I've kind of hesitated to film anything for you guys because I almost think like, okay, well, like I'm not fully put together yet, so I don't want to put out a video when I'm not put together. But this is going to be so good for anyone that's like struggling to get out of bed, to start their uni work, to find a routine and balance uni with working or whatever you're doing. And I just want to put this video out there in case there's anyone that feels like they're in the same position to me, because I know that if someone else was in a position like mine and I watched a video about it, I would feel less alone. I've just put my hair literally in a low ponytail because one, it's already kind of greasy, and two, I just want out the way. So I'm going to do my skincare routine now, which you guys have seen millions of times. Ordinary toner, and then I have my sunscreen and my moisturizer. Very, very simple routine. But yeah, so I'll let you guys know what's on the agenda today, because I feel like I haven't really spoken to you guys, like, you know. So today, the main thing I want to do is my uni work, and when I say uni work, I have quite a lot to catch up on. I have to do some notes from a lecture on Thursday. I need to do some reading, and then I need to do 2 more notes on 2 different lectures, and some notes on something else as well. So I have like 5 things to do, a lot of note taking. And the reason I was going to do some of this yesterday, but honestly I wasn't in the mindset to actually learn, and I don't want to just write things down for the sake of writing them down. I want to actually comprehend what I'm saying, so that when I look back on it later, it won't be like I'm learning it or be like revision or be studying. It'll just be like oh yeah, I remember learning this, I remember this was this, you know. So I'm trying to be kind of smart in the way that I approach my learning with uni, especially because I'm paying so much for it. Yesterday, I had a pretty decent day, minus my mental breakdown, which I'll talk to you guys about a little bit. I had work yesterday, and then I went to the gym, I went to the sauna as well, which was really nice. I haven't been to the sauna in a while. Then I came home, I emptied my bins, I cleaned my apartment, and I did my laundry, and then I had some dinner. I had some spring rolls and some chicken and some sweet corn, and I actually do the dishes today as well. That's on the agenda. And also I started watching The Nightmare Before Christmas, and oh my god, I don't know if Coraline was made by Tim Burton as well. I could be so wrong right now, but I'm pretty sure The Nightmare Before Christmas is made by Tim Burton, and I really wanted to get more into his like films and series and stuff. I don't know if he's made any series, I think he just films, because I absolutely love Wednesday, and I really wanted to get more into his films or things that he's made and created. And I don't know if he made Coraline or not, but I'm actually terrified of Coraline. It was the first like horror film I ever watched, and I was so put off by it. I think that's one of the main reasons I don't like horror now. But I really wanted to watch that before Christmas because, one, I love Christmas. Well, I like the build up to Christmas more than Christmas itself, to be fair. And also, I just think the visuals and like the aesthetic of the show is just so good. Like, I don't know what it is, but I just love it. So I watched that. I watched like over half of it, and then I got really tired. So I'm gonna end up watching probably the rest today actually, which would be really nice. But yeah, I did have a bit of a mental breakdown yesterday. I got really frustrated and just really overwhelmed with a lot of like the things that I have on my plate. And the thing is, like, I don't like complaining about it because I feel like people's response will be, okay, well, don't work as much, you know, focus more on uni, don't go out to see your friends as much, you know, don't go to the gym as much. But it's like, I like my life. I'm just a little overwhelmed with everything at the moment because I haven't found that balance. I haven't found that I haven't found that balance. I haven't found that routine that works for me, because especially with how much I suffer with my mental health, I feel like I haven't taken on a lot because I know it's not a lot. But when I also think about my mental health and that aspect of it, I'm like, okay, you know, we need to figure out a way where you can achieve all your goals and you can stay in this routine whilst also maintaining your mental health. And that's what I'm still trying to figure out. And I've been doing so much better with it, but also I've been dealing with other things on the side which have been making me cry, making me sad, and it's a lot to process, but I'm getting there and I'm okay and everything will be okay. I just need to really sit with it. I'm sitting with my feelings. I'm not running away from them. I'm sitting with them. I'm not ignoring them, which I think is amazing. And I think if you're feeling the same way, obviously I'm not sharing everything I'm going through, but like one thing I'm sharing is how I find uni a little bit difficult. I feel like, don't be so hard on yourself if you feel the same. Like, I understand that people drop out now, you know, and I feel like just because you haven't made any friends or because you don't like the content, you know, it's okay to drop out, or it's okay to take longer to adjust. Like, just listen to what you want and you need, because I feel like in the society a lot of people are like, okay, like, I don't know what to do next, so I'm just gonna go to uni. But you have to really think about the decision, and even if you think about it thoroughly, you might not end up enjoying it, and it's okay to admit that you don't like it as much as you thought you did, and you maybe want to do an apprenticeship instead, or, you know, take a gap year, or just have some time and reflect on what you want to do and focus on your mental health. Like, it's okay to do those things. And I took a gap year personally, and I love what I'm studying at uni. I don't regret it. I enjoy the content so much. I'm just struggling to fit it into my routine at the moment. All done. Now let's go make my bed. Bed is all made. I don't know why, but this is just very, very cozy. I really, really like it. Okay, that is one thing we have already accomplished today, so yay, go me. Next thing I want to do is just sort out my clothes, because as I said yesterday, I did end up doing the laundry, but some of my clothes were still a little bit wet, just because I also put my towels and one of my coats in for the wash, and there was a lot of clothes in there, so I don't think a lot of them dried properly. Well, not a lot, like 5 things. So I'm just going to check now that they're all dried. Like, these joggers are now fine. And I'm just going to put everything away so it's nice and tidy. Because the smaller if you get smaller tasks done first, you feel more accomplished to start the more harder ones. My jeans are still drying, and also those jeans are still drying, so I'm going to leave that for now. But obviously everything else is put away, so everything is actually very nice and clean right now. I do also have some dishes that I need to do, but I'm probably going to do that later, just because that task feels a little bit overwhelming for me right now. So I'm not going to do that just yet. and I'm gonna have my breakfast. Now, luckily when I went grocery shopping, I actually bought these two yogurt bowls, and I'm so excited to eat them. This is definitely one of my favorite yogurts ever, and I also used to have it so much when I was a kid, so I'm feeling very nostalgic right now. I'm actually also going to make a matcha, so let's freaking do that. I really want to show you guys how I make my matcha, so that is what we're gonna do today. So first of all, I'm using this cup, very cute. And then for my ingredients, I use the Perfect Ted matcha, just this one. I don't use like the one that's with blueberry or anything like that. I just use the normal one. And then I use the salted caramel syrup. Now I actually usually use the vanilla one, but they didn't have it in stock, so I'm just gonna use this one up first. And it has no added sugar, so just that. And then I use Barista Edition oat milk from Oatly. I love this brand. I like their normal oat milk as well, but I just prefer this one. I have a spoon, and then I also use a frother. I got mine from ProCook. It's really, really good. Before this, I had one from Amazon, which is like a nice baby pink one, but unfortunately it died on me, so that's not great. Also, this is not the only matcha that I like. I do like more matchas than this, but it's very hard to find good authentic matcha that isn't extortionately expensive, because obviously the proper matcha powder is very, very expensive. And I hate when people sell like a massive bag for like £5. Like, I know that's not proper matcha. So I normally just add a couple spoonfuls, maybe like 2 spoonfuls, 1.5. I try to not add too much just because I know how expensive matcha powder is. So I don't want to use it all up in one go. But this one is actually normally on sale, so I actually recommend, if you're starting like with making matcha, then you should start with this one. Okay, perfect. So that's kind of the powder that I've put in there, about that much. And I'm just gonna use my tap and just add a little bit of water in there. That's roughly how much water I add. It's really not a lot, but enough to just cover all of the powder up. And I just mix that in a little bit. I've poured milk into this cup just so you guys can see kind of roughly how much I use. So I'll do about that much, and then whatever's left over I'll probably add towards the end. This is where my handy whisk comes in, so I basically just whisk all of this up now, or froth it, I don't really know the term, but you know. And then I always add my syrup at the end, which I feel like, I don't really know, some people add it like at the very start. I like to add it at the end, so I kind of wing it, not gonna lie to you, and then I just mix it and I just see if I like the taste of it. Oh, that's fucking banging. That's actually so good. There we have it. There is my freaking matcha. I'm so excited to devour this right now. This is like the perfect start to my day, and it's the perfect color as well. Look at the color of that. Normally I like my matcha a little bit darker. Like if I get it in store, I'm not looking for this color, I'm looking for something a little bit darker, but this is absolutely chef's freaking kiss. Right, so I'm actually gonna do my studying on my table here, so let's prepare everything I need to study and have a little break, because I made my bed, I did my skincare routine, having my breakfast, having my matcha. This is gonna be a very good day, so let's go. And there is our morning setup. So exciting. So now, probably for the next like 20 minutes, I'm just gonna eat, drink some of my matcha, and then see what I need to get done today, and then get started. Okay, I've just eaten. I drank half my matcha, I still have half left. I'm so sorry for the bad lighting, guys. It's like 11 a.m. It's bright outside. I just don't I don't want to deal with that right now. So I'm staying with my salt lamp, my 2 salt lamps on. That's my lighting. But yeah, I'm gonna start doing my work. I'm gonna do a 1 hour time block first of a lecture I need to catch up on from Thursday, because I've been putting that off for the longest time. So I'm going to start doing that, and then I'll probably take a little break. So I'm going to do a time lapse because honestly, a really good study tip, or like just if you're doing notes from any lectures or like any sort of work, honestly, set a time lapse on your phone, because if you set a time lapse on your phone, then you don't want to reach for your phone, and also it's kind of satisfying to look back on it. But also for me, I'm like, okay, I can't stop the time lapse because this is for content, this is for YouTube. So that's my brain, how it works. But I'm gonna start this, and hopefully it will go into my brain, and hopefully I will come back to you guys with some positive vibes that I feel better after doing my work. So let's freaking go.
Cut some niggas out, they didn't mean me no good. I come from the ghetto, so my trunk is in my hood. She wouldn't wear no panties around me, even if she could. Gave out plenty spankings till they got it understood. Fuck the nosebleeds, baby, come sit on this wood if you know it.
Okay guys, I managed to finish everything. These are all the notes I did. I want to show you guys I actually did do something, even though I did a time lapse anyways. I learned about the concept of self and all the different studies around it, and it was so interesting to learn. I don't know why I ended up putting this on. This is actually really interesting, and I actually love this module anyway. But it's now 12:21, so that literally took me an hour on the dot. I'm now going to give myself a 10-15 minute break and then carry on with my next task. Okay guys, I had my 20-minute break, and I'm now going to do some notes about essay writing, because I have an essay due I think in 3 to 4 weeks, and I need to kind of write some notes about how to structure basically a good essay. This is going to be my first essay that I'm going to be handing in, so I definitely want to make some notes on how to write a good one. And I also found out that my time lapse from when I was doing my time block earlier, it's not in focus. I'm still going to insert it, but it's a bit annoying. But I'm gonna make sure the next one's in focus now. So I'm gonna do another 1 hour time block. So I'm gonna do this and then see if I can start something else as well. So let's freaking go.
Had to cut some niggas out, they didn't mean me no good. I come from the ghetto, so my trunk is in my hood. She wouldn't wear no panties around me, even if she could. Gave out plenty spankings till they got it understood. Fuck the nosebleeds, baby, come sit on this wood. If you know it's tension, don't come around me like it's good. I got street smart, so you can't get this out no book. I can't right my wrongs, but I can still write these hooks. All time to get exposed, gang. Banned from around here, nigga.
Okay guys, I look so bad in that time lapse. I mean, I am still in my pajamas, and you know, but I actually managed to get so much done during that little, oh, why is my hair there? During that little 1 hour time block. So I actually managed to take notes on 2 readings, and also I did the notes for their essay writing, all of that. That both took me 20 minutes, and then I started to write some notes from a lecture, and I basically finished with that. That took me 20 minutes because there wasn't much about it, and the reading was to do with the lecture, so I kind of understood everything pretty quickly. But I still have 6 more slides just to write notes from, but I'm gonna take like a 20-25 minute break just because my eyes really hurt. Like I just really want to rub them and just, I don't know, like I'm not hungry yet, but I think I just need to, I don't know, turn my brain off for a little bit, and then I'm gonna finish this, and then I think I have one more thing that I need to get done today, and then it's actually probably gonna leave me plenty of time in the rest of the day to do something else, maybe to do with school, or maybe read my book, which will be really nice. So that's my plan. I also have a little bit of matcha left, so I'm just gonna finish this off, maybe make myself a cup of tea, and just probably go on TikTok for a little bit, because I'm learning about things that are really hurting my brain at the moment. I really enjoy psychology, but one of my modules is all about like research methods and stuff, and obviously that's so content heavy, and I just feel like there's a lot of big words here. There's just a lot going on. But yeah, so I just need to make notes from 5 more slides for this one, and then I can move on to my next task, my next time block. But first, break time. Prioritize a rest if you haven't rested today. Okay, I'm gonna go on TikTok now. my tea is now made. I know I made a sleep tea and it's like 2 p.m, but it tastes so good, especially with honey. I'm now gonna do my final hour of study block and then gonna make something to eat. I have no idea what I'm gonna make because I want to eat something quickly. I kind of want to make my pasta. So I might make my pasta because she needs to be eaten. And then I can also meal prep that for the next 2 days as well. So I think I'm gonna do that. It's just annoying with how many dishes I'm gonna have to clean afterwards, but especially with how many's in my sink already, but it's fine. Okay, let's lock back in for 1 more hour. We got this.
You can't get this out no bug. I can't right my wrongs, but I can still right these hooks. All time to get exposed, gang. Banned from around here, nigga. Come get off your show, savage. Say you pussy and he hit it on the nose, but that border's open while you acting like it's closed. I don't know. I be going in and out recessions the same way that I be going in and out of Texas, or in and out my sessions, or in and out her best friends, or in and out these courtrooms. My lawyer like objection. Yeah, whoa, whoa. All my bitches Spanish, Boricua. Water on my neck, these diamonds came with coral reefer.
Just like that, I have finished all of my tasks. I am so proud of myself, honestly. I smashed out 3 hours of work today and I'm gonna smash out like 5 hours tomorrow. I actually have a plan tomorrow to go to town and stay there from 9 to like 1 or 2. No, I think 9 to 1 actually. I need to edit this video and then also do some work and start my assignment that's due next week. And then I'm gonna dedicate 1 hour to like shopping because I need to buy some bits like cotton pads, cotton buds, toothpaste, razor heads, shit like that. But my tea is very, very yummy. I'm now going to make my pasta. I'm gonna make quite a lot of it just so I can have some for tomorrow, like I said, and hopefully Wednesday as well, and then do all the dishes. It's now like 3:20, so I'm gonna spend the rest of the evening just chilling. I'm gonna eat, do the dishes. If I'm up for it, I will do some more work later, but my brain is a little bit fried right now. I'm also so overwhelmed with like how much I have to do. I finish uni in about 5-6 weeks and I still have 4 more assignments, which is really stressful, and they're all like written assignments, so yeah. But yeah, so now I'm going to make my food and then I'm leaving my house around 8 to go on a walk because I want to hit my 10k steps. It's going to be so dark and so cold, but I really want to go like a nice winter evening walk. I know it's not officially winter, we're only in November, but I think it'll be really nice. So before then I wanted to like have a nice shower and just like relax. So I basically have like a good 5 hours to just chill, and then like if I want to I will obviously do something. But yeah, so let's freaking make my pasta. I haven't had this pasta in ages and I literally have like 3 bottles of tomato paste that I just keep buying more, even though I haven't made the pasta in like 2 weeks. I haven't actually cooked in like a week and a half, so I really want to get back on my cooking grind. Okay, I'm gonna set a little time lapse of me cooking, or maybe I'll just show you guys bits and bobs. So let's go.
I be going in and out recessions the same way that I be going in and out of Texas, or in and out my sessions, or in and out her best friends, or in and out these courtrooms. My lawyer like objection. Yeah, whoa, whoa. All my bitches Spanish, Boricua. Water on my neck, these diamonds came with coral reefer. She from overseas, I had to buy her a new visa. Met your wife in Vegas, but I hit her in Ibiza. She a supermodel, so she only eats Caesar. Used to date a rapper, but he acted like a diva. Niggas hustling backwards, out here ballin' with the Rhea. Powder Adderall, I feel like I could live.
Okay guys, I managed to do all my dishes. Obviously these are dishes from the pasta, but I did all my dishes, put everything away very, very nicely. Everything's nice and organized. And this is the pasta that I've made. This is honestly one of the easiest meals ever, and also my favorite. This is my food right now, and then I've meal prepped these 2 for Tuesday and Wednesday. Obviously I need to clean the kitchen and wash the dishes afterwards, but I'm gonna freaking enjoy this. It's now 4 p.m, so I've got plenty of time to just chill. I was also listening to Emma Chamberlain's podcast when I was cleaning and cooking, and I just love listening to her. I recommend. But I think I'm just gonna go on TikTok or watch a show and just eat this. I'm so excited.
I jump on your song and make a label think they need you. For real. Damn, maybe I should do a 20. Maybe I should break that 20, do a 10. Maybe I should break that 10, do a 5. Then if it gets live, do a 5 again. If he held his tongue on that live, he'd be alive again. Damn, my uncle's sister knows she raised a real one, ill one. It's been 30 minutes, I don't feel none. Oh shit, wait a minute, think I'm starting to feel some. Where you get this motherfucking pill from? Heard they got some sanctions on my name. Heard they plotting on my name. Heard they banking on my name. I got leader in this bitch and he might spank it on a lane. I'm just in the cut, throwing Franklin's on her frame. I'm a gentleman, I'm generous. I blow $500,000 on you hoes. I'm a feminist. I never put no prices on the beef until we end the shit. I pay $500,000 for his soul.
Let's just ignore my hair at the moment, but I just had the best freaking shower. I'm really mad that I have so many pimples. It's because I just finished my period, so I had a lot of pimples because of my period, so that's a bit annoying, but they're slowly fading away. But I had a really good shower. I didn't wash my hair. It's kind of greasy, but I'm gonna put it in a slick back tomorrow and then wash it tomorrow evening. But I honestly thought it's like 7:15 at the moment and I'm going out around 8:30 for my walk. I'm thinking to do a nice little meditation and just relax. I was thinking to do a face mask. I'm not sure. I might do a face mask, might not. Definitely want to do a quick meditation now, and then I'm gonna kind of just sit down and just eat some snacks. That's kind of what I'm feeling right now. But I don't really want to film myself meditating, but I will insert a few mini clips now. Right next to the heating, which is just what I need. Okay, I'm gonna go have a very quick, oh look at my hair, 10-minute meditation. I'm gonna do 5 because I haven't meditated in months, so I'm gonna do a quick, what is happening here, quick 5-minute meditation, and then I think I'm gonna get changed and then just wait until I need to leave and might do some colouring or something. I just need to do my skincare routine as well. I don't think I'll have time to do a face mask, but yeah. The outfit that I chose to wear tomorrow, because I'm going to go study at town, is like my pink trousers and then a long sleeve black top and then my coat. But I'm just thinking, oh, I don't know if I'm going to like feel comfortable in it tomorrow, so I don't know if I should maybe wear jeans instead. And now I'm just overthinking the whole outfit and I'm like trying to force myself to not change it, and just like, even if I'm uncomfortable, like it's still going to get me outside of my comfort zone. I'm just trying to be kind to myself. I look like a boy right now. What's going on? So yeah. Anyways, let's go freaking meditate. Okay guys, I just did my meditation. I did like 6 or 7 minutes, maybe 8. I did 4 different frequency sounds. If anyone's wondering how I meditate, I have like a whole frequency and meditation playlist on my Spotify. And on there it's like, I think it's like 30 hours long. There's so many different frequency sounds, and I normally just play that, and I cross my legs like this, and I just sit on my yoga mat, and I normally place my hands kind of like this, kind of like so my body's like open, if that makes sense, to energy and stuff. Obviously you don't have to necessarily believe in energy and stuff to meditate, but I personally do. That's why I do that position. And sometimes I use my sound bowl as well. But yeah, I just feel so much calmer now, and I feel like I did a really good job for not doing it for a long time. So yeah, I think I'm going to get into my outfit now and do my skincare, and then have some snacks, and then maybe do some colouring if I have time. And yeah, I'm gonna leave my phone to charge for a little bit just because it is almost dead, and then I will get back to you guys afterwards. I think I'm gonna sign off the vlog here. My hair is so greasy. I literally put it in this super low like bun, but it's so greasy. And I have pimples. I put a pimple patch here and then these two just to cover. the other ones up because they're not too bad, but I just want to cover them up. Anyways, for my skincare and everything, my face looks very pasty white right now because I put so much moisturizer on because it's so freaking cold. But I'm just wearing this hoodie and my black flares. This is literally an outfit that I repeat like 3 to 4 times a week because it's so comfy, it's so convenient, and also it's like so freaking cold outside where it's just like, this is what I want to be in. But yeah, I am gonna go have a little snack. I think I'm gonna have some of my crisps and some chocolate before I head out. And I just noticed that my duvet has so much stains on it. What's going on? Okay, that's a bit disappointing. Anyways, tomorrow my plan actually is to wake up early and go to town and study, edit this video, study. I have a few things I need to catch up on and start one of my assignments that's due next week as well. And then I have a nail appointment. I need to run some errands in town, like buy some bits. I think I told you guys at the start of the vlog. And then I'm going to the gym with my best friend, and then I'm gonna go home, have a nice chill night because on Wednesday I'm working, and then also going on a study date and going to the gym again. So I'm very excited for the next 2 days. It's gonna be super fun. I'm super excited for my walk as well. I know it's gonna be really cold outside, but I'm gonna see how many steps I can actually get in. I've got my Apple Watch on, so I'm ready. It's not 8 o'clock yet, so it's not too bad. I'm gonna head out in probably like 15-20 minutes. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching episode 2 of the Living Alone Diaries. I really wish I could make more of these videos, but I feel like I don't know if you guys enjoy them or not. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy this vlog. I actually really enjoyed filming today. My hoodie's pissing me off. I really enjoyed filming today, and yeah, let me know if you guys want more videos like this. Anyways, I love you. Hope you're having an amazing morning, day, evening, night, wherever you are in the world, and I hope to see you in the next one.